Robbie Ray gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
So now here is David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 6:37.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ray has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Now a flare out toward right center. Simeon onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Mike.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings up Mike Trout. He's set and the pitch, and he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A swing and a ground ball to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Iglesias rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Stepping in now, Jared Walsh. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
And the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Justin Upton is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. Rendon at third with 2 away. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Now at the plate, here is Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Bo.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
The second baseman.
Next, it'll be Marcus Semien. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
Batting first, the center fielder.
Next up, George Springer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's gone 5 for 13. He's taken him deep once. No balls and a strike to count. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit out towards second. Simeon's got it. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting eight.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette's got it. And there's out number 2. So next to hit is Kurt Suzuki. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Into the box, David Fletcher, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Suzuki is on his way home. He comes across to score as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Simeon is there for it. And that's the third out. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He went deep last night twice.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Quintana into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler is under this one. One down.
Batting fifth. The left field.
So one out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. And now the first pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Batting fifth.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. He's set. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
The 0-1 delivery. Fouled off. Biggio leads off first with one away. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Batting seventh. The first baseman.
Runner at first with two gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Has a look, now the pitch. That's popped up. And he'll reach first safely, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and he pops him up. Walsh in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mike Trout is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The next 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Rendon, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a throw over to third. And a dive, but he's back. Runner at third here, nobody out. 3-0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And that's low, ball 4. Stepping up is Jared Walsh, and they're runners at the corners now. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. 1-1 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Count now a ball and a strike. Throw over to first. Runners back. Rendon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
1-1 the count. Quintana's got his target. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
High in the air down the right field line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to the plate, here is Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Flowers is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Wow.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting. Designated
Striding forward now is the DH, Kurt Suzuki. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki. Second home run early in the year, and the lead for the Angels grows now to 5-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's right there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder George Springer.
The center fielder, George.
No balls and 1 strike.
Springer.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in once again is Teoscar Hernandez. He flew out in his last debut. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike one.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Teoscar Hernandez becomes out number 2 this inning. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Strike one to start the at-bat.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer giving chase. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now.
Up next for the Angels.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Biggio will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. At the plate now is
the first baseman, Jared Wall.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin.
Here's Justin Upton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He hit a sac fly earlier. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Leading off for
infield in the overshift here now the pitch.
Randall Grichuk.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Quintana sets. Here's the first pitch. Rowdy Tellez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. One out, runner at first, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grichuk, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. The 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Alejandro Kirk is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first, two gone. Back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Just behind the fastball there. Two strikes now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-2. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So here is Dexter Fowler. He's set to lead us off in the sixth inning. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Good battle. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, the catcher.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he falls behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot down the line. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Just hung in there on that one. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And now, David Fletcher. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Flowers is off of first with 2 away. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. Striding in is Marcus Semien. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Marcus Semien
hit the other way out toward right field. And this is taken in by Fowler for the 1st out. Stepping in for the Jays, George Springer, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Count remains at 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. George Springer becomes out number 2 this inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. 1-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop
in there for strike 1.
Iglesias.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough 1st out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that brings up Mike Trout. First pitch on the way. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Swing and a little blooper to center. Simeon ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting, the first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Justin Upton the next to hit.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here?
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's there. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. But the Angels get 2. Kevin Biggio stepping up now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws. Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Quintana's got his target. Here it is on 0-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The right fielder,
and now
15.
in the box, Rendell Grichuk. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Reined in. Throw gets him 2 down. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. The Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 7-1. Ready to begin the 8th. And now it'll be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
One strike.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2.
Nope. That's inside.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So now into the box is Kurt Suzuki. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. On to first, and Suzuki is retired. 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Popped up. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time. And the side.
Leading up for Toronto.
And now the first pitch.
Vladimir.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Quintana gets the sign. Here it comes. Fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
In now, Alejandro Kirk, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. The pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is. And now here is Jose Iglesias. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ryan Barucki enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
56. Ryan.
The 1-0 home. A ball and 2 strikes.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a liner, but this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Another 1-2 delivery. Hard hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
3-1 the count now. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk. Ready now for LA, Anthony Rendon. Hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. Just keeping him close. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
The tag will get him coming back to first. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. High in the air down the right field line. Quintana's got his target. Here's the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And that misses 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to make a change as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And it's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hot shot to 3rd. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
The left fielder, number 8, Kevin Biggio.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Halos jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Jose Quintana earns his 1st win of the season.